Paul, exciting day today. Launching Aqua Blocks, photo shoot, video shoot, kids here, families here, having a great time. They seem to be real creative and working with it. But what is Aqua Blocks?
John, first off, thank you. What a great day. You know, having the kids here, being able to play with the blocks and see their reactions. What a great day. And Aqua Blocks is a toy that was created for the STEM movement: science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. STEM is basically a household acronym at this point. Sure. The focus of Aqua Blocks was to get kids outside, off of their devices, engage with each other, playing and learning while doing it. And most important, having fun.
Absolutely. Well, speaking about getting outside, it's not just getting outside anywhere. It seems like what a great toy to have a confined environment, whether it's on a grassy knoll, front yard, backyard with friends, in a pool, can happen in the water as well. I mean, but you've been thinking about this for a long time. Tell us about how it came into play.
Yeah, so Aqua Blocks, about 5 years ago, I went to my brother-in-law's house and he had some PVC pipe that he put out for the kids.
Yeah.
And he put a sprinkler on and he had a bunch of knuckles and connectors, and the kids sat out there for hours. And it was a really hot day in the summer, and they just fought over who got to spray who or which way the water was going to go. And I thought to myself, that would be a great toy.
Sure.
But you can't sell a bag of PVC pipe to people and try and figure it out. So in my mind, I started envisioning it. And to be honest, the name came to me before the product did. I knew it had to be blocks because I wanted it to be building, you know, teaching kids about the engineering aspect. So then it kind of evolved to Aqua Blocks, and we knew we wanted to have water in it. And it just kind of kept growing from there. And ultimately we decided on the foam because it's safe for the children.
Sure.
Different geometric shapes. And then again, having the connectivity to be able to build whatever they want, use their imaginations, get creative, and ultimately have that experience where the water flows from start to finish being the sprinkler.
Yeah, and I love the water components going through it. I mean, it's got sprinklers, it's got plugs, all types of different connectors. Clearly today you could see the kids doing a myriad of all types of different designs, laughing, enjoying, hooking the hose up to it. Like I said, on kind of grassy knoll, doesn't have to be in the pool, but they float, so you can put it in the pool as well, so it really works out. That said, though, if you really think about the product and the evolution of it, it's more than just a toy. It is part of a movement, right? And the movement for you was getting your kids off electronic devices. So tell us about that.
Well, I think back to my childhood, and I spent all day outside,
Sure.
especially in the summertime. You know, it was, you came home when the street lights came on. You know, this day and age with post-COVID especially, you know, I feel like kids are really detached from each other.
Sure.
And so the beauty of Aqua Blocks is it's going to get them outside, off of their devices, but more importantly, engaged with siblings, neighbors. You know, they can come together, they can build it however they want, take it apart, build it different, create competitions, whatever they want to do with it, right? That's the beauty of Aqua Blocks, is the imagination, the creativity that comes into it. And in fact, we actually are going to include a book, if you would, that talks a little bit about STEAM, you know, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math.
Sure.
And walk through the different things that you might learn while playing.
Yeah. I mean, what parent today doesn't want to get their kids off electronic devices? You go to restaurants, you see families, they're not even engaging with each other. They're looking on electronic devices. You go in most households, kids are just stuck on it, on the computers, on their iPhones, their iPads. Today it was interesting. It's a photo shoot. We have people here to display with Aqua Blocks, but we just put them outside on the grass, told the kids, hey, there's some Aqua Blocks outside, want to go play with them. Every single one of them looked out there. One of them kind of went to play with it. Then all of a sudden, the phones went down. They came outside, started engaging with it. So that movement is exactly what we're talking about, the power. But you also think about, you did pretty extensive market research. It wasn't just what you thought. So tell us about how much effort you put into really understanding what would help kids, not only from a STEAM perspective, but making sure they would get outside, and how valuable that would be to the kids and to the parents.
So obviously I believed that children would want to get outside and play with it. I remember fondly back to my childhood, and, you know, playing in the sprinkler was a big deal. You know, when I would walk home from school, if I saw a sprinkler on, I'd go out of my way to walk through it. And much to the chagrin of my mother because I'd come home soaking wet. But I took that and we went out and we did surveys, we polled parents, we talked to all sorts of people about this, including educators in STEAM.
Sure.
And got a lot of, excuse me, a lot of important feedback and worked toward something that we thought we liked, but more importantly that they also liked.
Sure. Now, you at one point actually took some prototypes and went out in public environment, and you had a scan code on the back, and everybody was coming out of the woodwork trying to find out what Aqua Blocks was, kind of pre-launch. But now that you launch, you're going to bring it to the world. You're going to be having a campaign coming up, and people are going to get the close look at being able to reserve themselves to get the product. So tell us about how excited you are to actually go into that launch, and now it's coming to a reality that it's going to be in kids' hands.
John, it's been, like I said, 5 years on my mind, on my heart, and to actually be sitting here with the working prototype. And again, this isn't the first one. Yeah. We've gone through many iterations. But to have it work, to be able to see kids play with it and the reactions, that's why I did this, right? I so enjoy seeing the smile, seeing the creativity, seeing the joy from these children playing with it. And it's just been a lot of fun, and it's been work, but it's been the type of work that you don't mind doing.
No, absolutely. As I look at these blocks, they're all kind of individual. I mean, basic designs. So tell us about the blocks in general. Like, I know there's a starter kit. What comes with that? What sort of connectors? I mean, how much ingenuity can a kid have to be able to play with this?
Yeah. So right here is a prime example. This is obviously a rectangle. This is our 4-channel block, right? So this is the only one in the base set that has 4 channels in it, which is great because you can put the hose in one end, you can put a plug, you can put a sprinkler, you can put a connector. We have all different types of connectors. You get 2 of these with the base set.
Sure.
Then you get 2 of the 2-channel rectangles here, the green block.
Sure.
1 star, 1 blue triangle.
And you got some ones down here.
Yeah, and then we got 2 red cylinders.
I guess this is an example right here of just a very short, small set
Correct.
of Aqua Blocks going, but these are just flexible components, but you also have many different types of U designs. Everything seems to be transparent or translucent, so you can see the water flow. That's part of the steam, right?
Correct. So this is an example of one of the firm connectors.
Sure.
So this is actually for the sprinkler to connect. And you saw how easy I just pulled it out of there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they just slide in, slide out. And again, you can take it apart and build it however you want. I can attach it here,
Yep.
and then attach this here. That's the beauty of it.
And hose connector here, so this pops in.
Yep,
Pops
that's where you
out,
hook a hose
hook
up.
a hose up.
And again, you can put that into any block. It doesn't
Sure.
have to be an orange one to start.
Sure, absolutely. Well, that's the beautiful thing about it is kids can do something different. It's going to be interesting to see over time what kids are going to build with these.
Absolutely.
Right.
I encourage kids to build and then share it.
Absolutely.
We're going to have a Facebook page and Instagram. Well, we already have Facebook
Yeah.
page, Instagram page. We really want to have an online community with kids sharing it, giving kids ideas. And obviously, if you have a friend that has a set, invite them over. More blocks, bigger build.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting because it reminds me a lot of Legos when we were a kid, or Lincoln Logs building stuff, but now outdoor activity, able to put some water through it, but you don't necessarily have to. You can just build stuff without it. You don't have to have a pool. You can hook a hose, put it on the grass, put it on a deck, kids just having fun.
Absolutely, absolutely, John.
But kids, don't hook this up inside the house with the water, right? That's
Correct.
You don't want to do that.
No.
Well, Paul, congratulations. Thank you for being here and for bringing this to the world. We wish you great fortune and good luck.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.